Hi there, Nick Dutch back on the camera yet again. Today we're talking about prophecy and basically, what the heck it is. The idea of some prophecy that someone says coming true, or some prophecy that someone has written down or typed or spoken coming true is of course complete and utter bullshit. If the Lord God himself was to suddenly appear to me and give me a list of 5 things that I had to tell everyone, I would probably take it down wrong and I would provide the wrong, inappropriate or incomplete information to the people I'm supposed to be telling this information to. So the human aspect takes away any form of accuracy. But there are moments that can occur which can give an individual a feeling of, oh my God, maybe there was a connection between things there. That form of searching for connections and patterns between ideas can be positive and useful, but it can also be symptomatic of something a little deeper or darker, such as a form of mental illness in some cases. I'm sure you're already aware of the conspiracy theorists, and what they do is they take a few ideas and they try and make connections between them where those connections don't actually exist, for instance. And that's what can happen with a lot of people when they jump to conclusions about prophecy. Yes, I've had dreams which were just like a video recording of a bit of time from the position of my eyes in 5 nights' time, played back to me on a particular night, and that was spooky as hell. And basically that's just something which happened, and I have to accept the fact that that is something which happened. But there's other types of dream which have similar things in it to things which happen later on down the line in life. Essentially, when you get like prophetic visions or prophetic dreams, or you do a tarot reading which is there to provide some form of prophecy about the future, are you actually prophesying the future? I would argue no, you're not. What you're doing is you're collecting some symbols, some ideas, some thoughts and feelings, and trying to create a coherent story based upon it. The prophecy that you come out with certainly cannot be relied upon 110%. If anyone says that any form of prophecy can be relied upon 100% or 110% or indeed 99.5%, then essentially they're talking completely out of their arse. What we've got here is a set of connected ideas. But there's different types of prophecy as well. I mean, there's those which occur as a result of, seeing your clairvoyant or your psychic, and there's those which occur as a result of actually knowing stuff. I mean, speaking as a professional tarot reader, I know that most of my clients are between the ages of 25 and 40. They're normally female. They're normally in a relationship which they want to try and make better, and it's a bad relationship, and he is treating her very badly. She also has some kind of feelings for somebody else. And there's a possibility that there's a desire to have children. So there's an awful lot of things which I can say are more likely to be true with certain individuals. This is out of knowledge, it's out of experience, through having been a reader for so long. But that's, and that can sometimes be incorporated into a reading, because a tarot reading or an astrological reading and all the rest of it is essentially an entertainment thing. It's not something which is cast in stone, and you've got to realize that it's not cast in stone. It's there to give you something else to think about. If I was to have a dream tonight that had the hallmarks of a prophetic dream, would I then try and rearrange my life accordingly? No. I might use the dream as a thing to contemplate, or an opportunity to think more about what I'm doing in my life on a daily basis. But as far as can I discern any hard and fast and useful information from that dream, which can then be used to win the national lottery or win a horse race, the answer is no, because we just don't get that quality of information, and that's if we do get that quality of information at all. So I guess my main message is that you got to see prophecy in its in the right light and in the right context. Some people might turn around to me and say, yeah, but what about Nostradamus? To which the answer is, well, what about Nostradamus? He wrote in a allegorical form, which could be interpreted or misinterpreted or reinterpreted for anybody and anything. So it's fascinating to contemplate whether Nostradamus himself was a psychic or a clairvoyant or a magician or an occultist, or whether he was in fact just a weird, slightly paranoid individual who had an itchy writing finger, which is probably a little more likely. But, you know, I suppose one other thing I would say about prophecy is don't worry about it. Sure, it's fun and it's interesting to do readings or get readings or gaze into your crystal balls until, you know, your vision goes milky and something comes through to you, or whatever. But these are fun experiences to be had. These are not things to. This is not something to be lived by. You've got to carry on taking responsibility for your life no matter what. Okay? Anyway, just a few thoughts for today. Relax, chill out, have fun.